Hey, what's going on? Sean here, and this is the Sean Stories, my vlog on this Detroit Disney Duo channel. So it's been really cold here in the Detroit area as of lately. I kind of look back at historical weather, and to see how it compared a few years ago to now, and I have to say it is colder now than it was like in the last few years, except 2018 when we had the polar vortex. Yeah, if anybody remembers that, if they live up north, and the year that we had the polar vortex, I think it was 2018, and it was really super cold in the negatives, and so basically I heard this year we were facing a polar vortex, and it's not as cold as it was before, but it is cold, and it also has been kind of snowy. Now, we haven't got New York style snow, 18 to 24 inches, but we are getting 2 inches there, 3 inches there, 4 inches there, and I really have to give a big shout out to my one-man show snow removal service, the one guy who's been working overtime and working to remove all the snow and whatnot, and I really appreciate that he is there and does it all for us. He deserves a large shout out. So anyways, with that said, it is super cold in the D. That song, It's So Cold in the D, basically explains it all. And it's hopefully it'll warm up soon. I do know that Poxitani Phil, February the 2nd on Groundhog Day, said there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. I can't wait till it's over. I do know one thing. I really am a sunset and long night kind of person, and I cannot wait till March the 14th when we have the sun doesn't go. The sun. We still have sunlight until like almost 8 o'clock in the evening here in Detroit. So I can't wait for that. That's only like a month, and it's the 7th today, so it's like a month and a week. 6 weeks. Sounds about right. I wonder, I don't remember what day the first day of spring is. I'd have to Google it up on my phone, but I guarantee if that's 6 weeks from today, then that means that springtime is just upon us around that time, and that's when we'll be changing those clocks back and springing ahead. Yeah, springing ahead. That's the date we spring ahead, March the 14th, and I think that's when the first day of spring is, if I'm not, or somewhere around that time. Anyways, somebody will let me know in the comment section, maybe. So anyways, I wanted to start also talking about Disney stuff. This is a Disney channel. This is a channel that I can tell you all about Disney stuff, and that's why you're here. And that's right. So I don't want to talk about... I was having a whole devoted weekend show about Disney news, just like gathering it up and putting it all at once. But I figured I want to make some daily videos, and that was my whole plan this year, make daily videos. And it kind of got away from me, but now, I think I'm going to talk about Disney every day. That's what's so great about it. So I am missing... the last time I went to Disney was August 2019. I was supposed to go, in May of 2020, and we didn't go. Yeah, we had it all set up. It was going to be on May the 4th. May the Force be with you, kind of May. And, we didn't go. So, anyways, so there's a lot of stuff been happening. I've started to write down. Now, if you have not been paying attention to my channel, there is George, and George does the Daily Disney News Minute. It's a 60 seconds of daily Disney news per day, almost just about every single day. He has been missing a few days here and there as of lately, but I've got on him, and he's going to be making it there every single day from here on out. I've told him where that he's going to get out of here. You're fired. I don't like using that line, you know why. But there's going to be improvements. That's what he told me. But I like to talk about some things that really interest me, the things that he doesn't cover in his daily Disney News Minute. So I want to talk about some things here. So first of all, the other day I seen about these Nuimos. I don't know how you say it. It's Nuiimos. Basically, it's a small little plush. I think it's bigger than a Wishable, or around about the same. It is like a Wishable, but it's not a Wishable. It looks different. It looks like it's like a Japanese version of a Wishable. But the cool thing is that they can dress in different outfits, and you could buy you get the Mickey Mouse or the Minnie Mouse Nuimo. I could be really murdering that or mixing up that how you say it, but that's how I'm saying it now, right here. And basically, they get to wear different outfits, and you buy the different outfits for them. And I thought that would be really kind of cool to have one that I could a couple of them that I could sit up here and have different outfits that they could change during the holidays. So I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get me a new emo, and I'm gonna get it. It should be so great. I can't wait. And I'm gonna buy the Disney store online, and I'm going to get me one of those Nuimos, and then I'm gonna get Mickey Mouse, and basically I'm gonna dress him up in the different, like, you know how Mickey Mouse has different costumes. You go all over the place in Disney World, and he has a different costume, and yeah, that's that's gonna be great. But yeah. I think it's like $17 for Mickey, and then it's another like $12 to $17 for the outfits. So I don't know if you get one outfit when that he comes with or not. I have to wait and see how that goes. Secondly, I started watching Wanda Vision, my first Wanda Vision episode. They're like 30 minutes long. And I was like, oh, there's only 5 episodes or 6 episodes. I can catch up. And because I was wondering about it, I was like, what is everybody's talking about all this Wanda Vision stuff for the last month or less? And I was like, I gotta go back and watch it. I gotta go catch up to Wanda Vision. I just gotta do it. And I was like, so I dove in last night. I watched my very first episode of Wanda Vision. It was very interesting. It reminded me like a it was kind of like watching I Dream of Jeannie from back when I was a kid, back in the 80s, but maybe before that, it was like a black and white version of I Dream of Jeannie, where the wife would just do stuff and the boss would come home and she would just use her nose, twinkle twinkle twinkle, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it was a kind of a cool movie, and I liked it. And it was, so I'll wait. I'm going to watch them all, and then I'll give my deal at the end about what I think about the WandaVision overall. I don't know how many episodes they're supposed to be having. I haven't really looked into it that much, but yeah. I still have not seen the movie Soul. I haven't watched it yet. I plan on watching it. I think what's going to happen here shortly is there is a few movies that are coming out. One is not on Disney Plus, but there's going to be Raya and the Last Dragon. I cannot wait to watch that. It looks really cool, and I'm going to watch Soul. So there's 2 Disney movies that I'm going to be watching in the near future. And then on Netflix, I'm going to be watching Coming to America, because that's I cannot wait to see that. But talking about movies, Walt Disney World is going to be they're going to be doing some this year. They said they're going to be putting out some action, like redoing some action movies, like Peter Pan, and 101 Dalmatians, and also, there was another one, Peter Pan, 101 Dalmatians, and Pinocchio, and then those are going to be like live action movies. I don't know if they were already in production when all this had started out, but I guess they've been working on them and they're ready to roll. In 2021, they're supposed to be put out. Now, they could be delayed again, or not. We'll have to wait and see. But I do know for sure that the Raya and the Last Dragon is going to be coming out next month, and I cannot wait. That's going to be good. Now, also, hold on a minute. Okay, a minute. There is, though, this. It's going to be interesting to see some of these redone action type of movies, like remakes of older movies, but they're with people and whatnot in them. Because if you didn't know about the news, where Disney is putting a, they're basically. They don't want kids to start watching Peter Pan, Dumbo, Aristocrats, Lady and the Tramp, The Jungle Book, and Swiss Family Robinson, because those all have some. They're said that it's not good for the kids because of the undertones of them and the possible racial issues with them and whatnot. And that they're going to make those not available on Disney Kids and stuff like that. Very, 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 very interesting. So I wonder how that's going to do if they make a live action redo of those movies. Are they going to change the storylines? I'm just was thinking about that. Now, let's see here. What else was going on lately. So also I noticed that a few things have changed in the parks. The Tron coaster, as I've been following that along, the building is completely enclosed, if you didn't know, but inside, it's not going as fast as some people are thinking. It's like the Ratatouille ride, where they weren't for sure. They're not for sure it's going to be ready, or it may be ready in 2021. They're working on it, but it's but for the most part, the outside is just done so that it looks more presentable, I guess, outdoors. When you look around at things, makes sense. Let's get rid of the mess and just work on things inside for now. But yeah. And then Primeval World, they've already, I guess they pulled some permits and they're going to be demolishing Primeval World. The cars were already seen on the cars for the ride were already seen on the freeway going to wherever they were going to be left, wherever. Maybe they'll sell them off to some investors who or collectors, who knows? But yeah. And then the riverboat, the riverboat Liberty Bell's back, which is really great. And they filled it up. I didn't know that it was on a big track. And now I've seen it. That riverboat, they had a video. They had the riverboat, it was dry docked, and they had a video. It was only like 2 minutes long. It showed how it got dry docked and how they took it across Bay Lake, and it actually floated on its own, and it was steerable on its own. So why do they have it on a track if they could? I guess maybe that helps it kind of stay and be less work for the skipper. I don't know. Put your comments in the comments below. What's the magic of having that be on a track? If indeed, maybe it doesn't have to. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't have to be on the track, but it is. I don't. What does it help it along? I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, so also another thing that I do like at this, talking about some merchandise now, they have some new wishable keychains. Those look I like those. They look kind of neat. So I'm thinking about getting maybe a keychain, a wishable keychain, and a Nuimo, and also one of these new fandangled baseball jerseys they have. They just came out. They're like $59 or something like that. So I cannot wait. Those are the 3 items I'm looking for. in the future that I might buy. I don't know about I might just pass up the jersey and just get the keychain and the Nuimo and an outfit for that, and just go with that for now. So we'll have to see. There might be a surprise, like in the future, an opening, like a unbagging or boxing, depending on how they send those things now. Sometimes you get a big box, and it's like a huge box, overkill box. That's how they sent my mugs. I had this ginormous box, and then there was like 2 mugs in there, and they were really small. I don't know why they sent such a big box. I mean, Disney just does that. They're trying to outbox Amazon. Maybe I don't know. You know, Amazon, they put a bunch of filler in your thing, and then you just have like one item. Those kind of things. So that's all I have for now. But I will be keeping track of some other things. But I just wanted to make a video about all the things that are happening that I thought that was actually kind of cool stuff, and kind of put it into a Sean's stories here. Since from now on, I'm gonna be talking about all sorts of stuff, and you should check it out. So I'd like to hear you guys' comments back and whatnot. And then tomorrow, let's see what's going on tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to keep up with his daily blog stuff. That's another thing that's going on. So the daily vlog, Sean's Stories, continues on tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 8th. Tomorrow's the 8th of February. Yep. And it is Monday tomorrow. And sometimes it's like I work until late. Not late, but I work. I'm the working man here. So sometimes, work. But I know that other people do it. So we're gonna work on this. We're gonna make it happen. It's gonna happen here. Got a lot to do, a lot on our plates, and just the way it rolls. So tomorrow, I have to be ready for in the evening time, we have a meeting. I am the person giving the speech for the meeting. I'm the presenter. Woo, presenter. And we're going to be presenting I have a position in our local, in our regional, for the state of Michigan, amateur radio service, amateur radio league, and I am going to be giving a presentation on why we have people that make radio clubs for ham radio, and I am going to be giving a presentation about what is the benefit of you becoming an affiliate club to the larger radio league. So yeah. So that I'm giving basically I'm going to be at a meeting and giving a presentation about that. So that's pretty cool. That's going to be tomorrow night, and then yeah. So we'll have to wait. It should go great. So with that, see you guys tomorrow. We'll have to keep up with the news. Watch out for George. George will be giving the daily Disney News a minute tomorrow. And then I'll be doing my daily video, filling you in what's going on around here. And it's cold outside, so I don't know. And it's supposed to snow again tomorrow. Hopefully not too much. But maybe we'll go outside for a few minutes, even though it's freezing. And it's going to be Monday. Yeah, Monday. And eventually, my computer keeps on going off. Eventually, I'm gonna go for a ride probably pretty soon. Drive around kind of the local area, show you some things about Detroit. That's supposed to be in the works all the time. But yeah, there are some things under construction around here, some buildings, and some are not. And then yeah, so talk to you guys later. For now, over and out. Over and out. Over and out. Over out.